Alright, here we are again. Back for more of making a map. Here we go. Right, last time we made that. We carved out a whole load more of this. It made it go upwards, and then we made this thing. And it's cool, I suppose. That is basically what we've got so far. I think today, making some of these pillars, so I need to go. How many blocks up do we want to put this? 5. Should do for a start. Replace stone. That's not how you spell stone. Not how you spell brick either. Here we go. So, if we do the same thing here, we can build some stairs going like this, I think is the plan here. Basically, we just need to build lots of structures. Expand out the area. Lots of building things. Lots of building things. Right. Okay, so this goes out 2 more blocks. 4. 1, 2, 3. 6. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't fall off the edge. Don't do that either. Okay, and then blockety block, blockety block, blockety block. We can put a door right here. This, I think, is gonna go downwards at some point. Let's find the end. Where's the end? Here it is. Let's replace that with air. And then this should come across 3 more blocks. Like that. This should be something like what level are we on here? This one. Something like that. That looks about right. Okay, so now we have this, and we can go. We go 1 more block upwards. Yes, we can. Let's do that. Do we have a room? Not sure what we're going to do with that yet, but eventually that will become a something. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a block here. Yeah, this is a 5x5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That. Like that. That was not quite right. Undo. Place. Stone brick. So Wrong button again. That tabs me out the game. How you spell replace? That's why it didn't work. That's not how you spell replace either. That is how you spell replace. Again, we want to go like da, da, da. Three, four, ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba. You should probably just make a staircase that we can copy and paste. That would be quicker. 2, 4, and then 8. Like so. How do we do this one? Yeah, it cuts off, so let's just do this, I think. Two. And then okay, that looks alright, I think. Let's go up here. Let's go inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do that as well. Yep, we can go one further back, block, and then curve it around this way. We need to do a block here, go down to this level, around the back, here. Whoops. It's better. We want to go up more, or is this high enough, do we reckon? How high does this look from over here? Let's do 5. 10. 5. Yeah, let's do this. Stone brick. They wonder. Place air. One there. One there. Place air. Okay. There we go. And we can probably do something fancy over here as well. Yeah. And this is 5, yeah. If I do that, then a great way to do a staircase here. Let's do some ladders. So we're going to want some of these, and some of these, and let's do a ladder right here. Like that. I think that looks fairly interesting. Let's add a little bit of detail before we do the inside, because this might take up a bit of the external room. This little bit of wall. Now what's the name of the greyish block? These. I want the grey, grey, grey. It is 2517. There we go. Four. Pair this. The door's going to have to move over at least a couple of blocks. That is fine. Here. There. That. Move this wall again. Actually, I think we'll come one more block over. Yeah, I've used this before in a structure which I never actually used for anything. Part of a map never released, so I know that this looks quite nice. Replace stone brick, and go again, it still looks fine. This door is now level with that door. We've got that. Not going to be quite as easy to do it on this face, so we might have to come up with something else for that one. This one might look alright there. From there to here, I suppose. Place there. 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 There we go. And then from there to up here. That. Go like this. Check around this side, make sure we didn't affect anything. No, now this bit is going to be a little bit dubious. Don't need this. Okay, we do need that. But we don't need this. Place there. Now we can't really put the door on this side any longer. So just move it, and then we could use this little space for a trap or something instead. Yes, that's exactly what we'll do. Signs. Painting. And that'll be something like that. Right. Now we want to go here, go here. Place the air with the stone brick again. Thank you. Ooh. Tried to make it look as much like all the other buildings as I could. Hopefully it blends in fairly well. Let's do that. Let's do this. Walk across here. Then across here, I suppose, as well, just to make it all 5 wide. Let's remove this and put it here. Like that. Now, there's no great way to get from this floor to up there. So, what we'll just have to do is make a balcony, which can go right here. I think I might have to get rid of a bit of this wall, so that we have room to put the balcony around here. 3, 4, 5. We only need 4 for a 3-block wide balcony. 1, 2, 3. And then around to right here. And then I'm sure we can do something over here. Let's go like this. How does this look? Replace air with iron bars. That looks alright, I think. This bit looks a little bit weird though. Let's actually come all the way out. We have stairs right here we can use. It's there. We should probably go right there. Stair. I think that looks alright. Oops. Like that. This is a bit of a shortcut as well. Stone brick. Stone brick. Slab is all the way around here. Then another ladder right here. Perfecto, that works. That we've still got that. In fact, we'll not go all the way up. Can't do the same up there very easily, so we won't. That side, that side. This side, don't have too much space. We can just do a little one. Like that kind of a shape. I think that's worth it. Place with air. Place with air. Hey, Thanacone. Thanacon. Thanadoodah. There's that. I think might look interesting if we do that. Yeah, that is good. 8. Do a little bit of detail like that in there. And then what do we got over on this side? Lots of space. More and more. There. These. Whoops. These. Here to here. And then from here to here. Three. And I think, can we do pretty much the same thing again as we can, and look like that. I think we need to come down one more block. Looks a bit iffy right there. Here we go. That's going to have affected the inside of this room. It's with stone brick. And right here. Here we go. Okie dokie. Have a structure. Have one room in here, which can also go downwards if we want. This needs to be like this. And like this, I think. Platform, viewpoint there, platform, sneaky shortcut right here as well. It skips one room, and then platform, and rooftop. Okay, if we do this, still a few iron bars here. Three, 4. Let's get rid of these two. Those, and then do that. Right. And let's replace these as well. Yeah, that looks better. There we go. There is one building. I'll just have to make a whole bunch more of them. Okay. So I think I'm gonna put over here and the building which is gonna have the elytra in it, and it's probably gonna be a guy who sells elytra, so that the player is not limited to a certain number and can get more if they die or if they're in multiplayer. But particularly you want to be limited on the number of elytra. Okay. So the front of the building I think is going to go something like this. Diagonal across, and then forward a few blocks. That's 5. That's 10. How many diagonals did we go across before? Not quite this many. So we'll put these back. There's 5. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 5, and then yeah, sure. 5. And then back to this wall. Right. Select here. Select there. Stone brick it. 3, 4. And again. And the diagonals we have to do manually. And the door can go right around here. Okay, yeah. And so this is going to be a floor right here. I'll come back to 2, 3, 4 here. That's still a gap at 3, yeah. Let's keep following this wall around. I think this is the correct diagonal. Threes. And then a similar thing is going to happen back here. So this is too close. Goes like that. And then 2, 3, 2, 3, and then get rid of this because it's colliding with the wall. So this has to go over here as well. Again, I think that's the correct diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. No, so it needs to be one more block in like that. Don't know what that block is there for. Okay. So this bit is going to be floor, floor, floor. And or ceiling, and or both. It is both floor and ceiling. It does both jobs simultaneously. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And then we're into solid rock. So we can just do this. Okay. There's one floor. Three, 3, 3. It's quicker just to build the flat bits when they're this small than actually get the command back up again. And then door is going to be right there. There, I suppose. And again, we need the ceiling. I think we want to start taking care of the inside first, though. Replace. Yeah. Undo. So that is going to be. It's difficult clearing out space when there's quite so many diagonals around. Undo. Redo. There. So yeah, we want to clear out this huge area. But without breaking any of the walls. I think this should be alright. Yeah, okay. There we go. These two should be that. These should come along here. Alright. Replace all of this with stone brick. Just find oh, let's just delete the air bit. And all of this. there, there, stone brick. Biome is currently desert, which I guess is suitable. I didn't set the biome, but this ended up being desert, and that is it's perfectly alright. And the version is currently 1.12.2 simply because the mapping tools are better and they work better in 1.12.2, but eventually this whole thing will be updated and imported into 1.13 or 1.14 or whatever the current version happens to be at the time. So it is gonna end up being probably 1.14 by the time this map is actually done, which then means I can throw some campfires in underneath the ground of the volcano and make a whole bunch of smoke come out, and that'll look nice. Okay, you can't really easily fill with inverted slabs with the top block being the slab, so we'll just fill it in manually again. I don't know whether this is going to be imported with respect to the biome or not, so it might even end up not being desert. Not that it really matters. Balcony, balcony, balcony. Berry bush traps. Berry bushes hurt you when you walk on them, don't they? That could be interesting. I had not considered that. Okay, let's just... Don't like this little snug corner, so we'll just get rid of it. Let's just fill it all in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place with these. And then probably yeah, I think this is going to be our way up right here, which means we need to pull this back quite a way so it doesn't look odd, but we can. And then so these block here, block right here. Stone brick. Pufferfish traps, yes, indeed. We could. probably won't make much thematic sense in this area, but I'll maybe I'll go in one of the others. I believe there are some more watery themed areas that it might fit better in. Let's do this. Not one there. Bring us out there. Needs to be that. Otherwise, the outside is still fine. Let's do that. Okay, so we now have a way up to this balcony and back around and back in. Okay. Need to bash out this area. And this area. And stone brick. Two. Okay, and we have 4, and this is 5, so we want to be 1 block higher. I'm about to do a command that will probably delete all of those blocks if we put them there now, so let's not. Let's do this. Place air. Now we can do this. No fear of any of this being deleted. And here. And these again. Again, no easy way to paste a whole lot in, so we have to do it all by hand. I believe there is a way to do it by using NBT tags, but it is complicated and I do not know how to do it quickly. So it's going to be quicker for me just to do this. I don't think we're going to even have any way to get onto this roof. It's just going to be a roof for the pure sake of being a roof, rather than being any actual gameplay area. Could even throw some light on top of it if you want. It won't, but you could do. A bit plain and stripy. Let's put in a second door, because that seems like a good spot for one. And why not? There'll probably be a box or something hidden right here. I say hidden. Not very hidden, just very slightly out of the way. Okay, let's do that, and that. And install a few arches. Like that. Let's do that. here as well. Three, 1, 2, 3. We could do a door and platform here. No, I think we'll leave it like that. Do not want to make the place too huge. Basically, this is a place to put a trader in it. It doesn't have to be massive. Let's also do this, just to give the room a little bit of shape. The same thing up here. Just that it looks a little bit less square. I think actually I'm gonna bash this out and put the trader right around here. Sits, and then this, and then 3, 4, 5, 5, 5 numbers. Okay, and then this is going to have to be something like this. We cannot break that, so this is going to have to be what it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Furnaces, just to fill in this little gap, and then 2, 3, and like that. Then this needs to go across here, a bit like this. There we go. And let's throw in some carpet as well, because why not? Great. And Mr. Villager can sit right in there and be happy with his life. Hopefully. Need some light as well. Since we just brought out the carpet. Should be able to... That is a ceiling. That is not a ceiling. That is a ceiling. Okay, so we can't put anything under here or under here. Can hide something under there. Then it's going to look lopsided. Let's just do can just do that to kind of sort of hide it. Not that it really matters, because there's going to be no reason for anyone to go up onto that roof. Yes. Yes, I quite like that. Not sure whether that's going to be one block further out or not. Depends what else we end up putting in that room when we come to do the internal spaces. That's weird. Let's just do that. I think effect. /effect me clear. Yeah, and that's going to do that. Dang it. So we need to do something weird. Like that. Oh well. Ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. There. All of those extra blocks just to have one light come in it sensibly. Of course, those don't work because lighting glitches. Right, there we go. An entire extra block of ceiling, so we can get a glowstone in. Okay. That is that building. This building structure box thing, and that building over there. Darkness. A tad of natural light just bumping against this ridge. That's interesting. Yeah. Effect me. Night vision. Some 9s. 1 true. Okay. So I think we should still have in our paste box this. Yes, we do. Good stuff. Okay, so the player has now wandered from over by the entrance, hopefully over to that building, gotten an elytra. wandered back over and taken out this building and is now standing pretty much up here with an elytra. What do we do next? We clearly can't get all the way over there. We can probably fly down to here already if we want to. I think one thing we're going to have to deal with at some point is how do we get off of that volcano back onto pillars again. So I think we might need a building or something right here-ish. Maybe just build another staircase. Anyway, there's going to be a thing eventually. Also from here we can get to over here, I suppose. Let's try and put it a little bit higher than that one. Let's see what paste does right here. And it's way too much higher. It's going to be colliding with the ceiling. Undo. Just a little bit higher. Still too high. Because we submerged the last one into the lava quite a bit, didn't we? Paste. Yeah, it's already quite a bit higher. I think that might be about right. So, paste right here. Without the air. There we go. We might end up colliding with that wall, but we might also be able to do something interesting with that. So there's our pillar. Since we're flying from up here-ish, we're going to want the entrance to be somewhere around here. Now if I do, there's 5, there's another 5, 5, 5. Intersecting block is there. Two, 3, 4, 5. That's a ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is ground. Block here. Block there. I think, can you catch a flying player with invisible ladders? I know you can have like an invisible ladder chain. Not sure if you can hit the player with them. You definitely can with barrier blocks, but that's mean. So let's not do that. Okay, there's these, then let's do something like that, and this, and that. Now, if that was a platform, can you make it over to there? Yes, most definitely. So we're going to want to install some grates around up here. Stop any of that from happening. This is going to be, say, here. Like this. 1, 2, stone brick. We have a little bit of a lip there, which is excellent, and we can do the same thing down here. This is where we want the player to end up, so let's just do one of these, one of these, one of way the way back here. Block there, block here, and bars, and then 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we want to get the player to go from here to right the way down here. Let's do this, actually. The best way to draw some attention is with a little bit of light. So we'll just do that. That isn't going to work. It's going to be through the floor, so let's just do that. There we go. That is what the intended path is going to be. This needs to be 2, 3, 4, 5. And blocks. And blocks. And 2, 3, 4, 5. That side is going to start looking rather boring if we don't do something with it soon. This. And then we're gonna have to do something like let's do a 7. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I'm reasonably happy with this. So, way in has to be something like here. That there, and then zip, and we want 1. Here's the ground. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 4. Place these with air. Good. Room. Block there. Block right here. Here. More room. And I think we're going to want to just rip out that bit of floor so we can go up inside, and then that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the floor. This is the next block up. And this should be right round to here. That's with air. Perfect. So it's going to come out to here. You're going to want to go up to here, block there, and block here. Replace this with air. Let's make the balcony go something like this. Let's put our staircase in right here. Go. Internal staircase. And then in order to get to up here, well, this is clearly going to be a door. So how do we get round to this door from the floor below? There's going to be staircase right here. Yeah, this could work. This looks just fine. Just like this. Doing those. How much room is this? Not a whole lot. There we go. Stairs. Stairs. Balcony. Slabs. Right here. Yeah. Stairs, stairs. This is not going to look like this in the end because we need to put some bars here in a moment. Potentially all the way around. This is going to look something a little bit like this. Okay. There is this room. We want another door to be right here. Another balcony. And then let's do this. Let's do a box like this and then hollow all of this out. Let's do this bit by hand. Doesn't take too long because there's the gap already. There's the gap already. This goes around here. Like that. Go to the ceiling. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 4. This is gonna need to be slabs. Bars right here. So that's supported. Then we go upwards like this. And ladders, ladders, please. Ladderers. Ladderers. Go. And flick it around to the other side and do the same thing. I think we're going to use some of these. At least we would if they wouldn't start off in that position. I want to use some of those at some point though. They have to be for a floor, aren't they? Pull this across. Let's do this. So it's really close to that without actually connecting to it. Across, build over. There we go. And all of the other map makers jump in at once. Hello, Janeb and Fornam. We all did it trapdoors. Yeah. That's one way of doing it. Somehow. Okay. Well, you learn something new every day. Okay, so we want trapdoors on their side here, here, and here, so that mobs go, hey look, that's a full block, and walk off of this roof right onto the player's head, is the idea. So, we want to select these 3 blocks. Now I don't know what we want to do. It's going to be starting off with replace air, clearly. What is the block ID for iron trapdoor? It is 167. And now we have some MBT, clearly, which I do not know the foggiest about. Let's see if I can look it up, or whether Fortnan's going to give it to me first. Whichever happens quickest. Trapdoor. Sideways. Yeah, sure. That's how to rotate a selection. Yeah, it's a damage value, isn't it? One. I do not know the foggiest about MBT. Woohoo! The block. Right click. That is currently at 11. Open false. Of course, there are now trapdoors there, so air isn't going to work. Okay, that is not quite right. That is not quite right either. Neither are... Ooh. Oh, hey! They're doing a dance. They're in the right place. Cool. Thank you. Let's just do the entire thing so it looks a little bit less dumb. Block, 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 block. Cool. Okay, now. Again, we want the player to be able to make this elytra, and not able to make this elytra. Which means we're going to have to dump some bars in the way over here. Of course, you could just land on the very tiny slither of platform that's going to be left and then break in. But if you're skilled enough to do that, I'm not going to make any more effort to stop you. Okay, so we want bars from approximately here to all the way around, replacing all of these and going to approximately here. This is sort of like that one gem map I made, exactly right. Last stream I even had that exact map up. I stopped and I got that map up and I said, here's what I'm going to do. And yes, I'm reusing mechanics. Because I like that mechanic. Okay, so this is gonna be up to... I'm pretty sure you can't make that, because that is now higher than this. Yeah, you can't even really make this very easily. Don't think we can get that high. No. Okay, so this is going to be high enough. Again, if you're actually skilled enough to make that, more power to you. I do want this to be slightly less linear than the jam map. Slightly more options. Can already zoom right over to the middle there, from here. There are ways to do things. Okay, this is going to be bars in there. Place air with iron bars. It's going to be quicker than looking up the last time I used it. Same here. I'm tempted just to do... How would this look? Maybe... like this? Yeah. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Okay, you can make that. So it's going to need to be further over. For like this. Let's just do this. There we go. And I think that looks fine with unconnected. I'm thinking about maybe doing that. Hmm. 4, 5, 5, 4. There's no good middle point either, is there? Yeah, it's a 2 wide, so it would have to be like that. Actually, it might look better with those. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. And then we've got up here, there. Okay, yeah. I think I'm relatively happy with how that looks from that angle. Let's drop in some more of these things. So this is going to be air right here. This needs to be stone brick. Replace air with stone brick. Then remove it all again. Is this still here? Yeah. Taking a drink of water. Not really had a good ideal time to do that. This is gonna look a little bit weird. Or we can just have that wall visible from the inside. Because if we do this, There's 2 blocks. This might still be alright. And then let's do, this comes out 3. Let's do this, just so that we have enough room to install a thing here. Which is going to go all the way up to here, here, and all the way down to here. Hello, Shin Manglit. Manglit. Shin Manlanglit. Shin Manglangit. That's probably right. This needs to be like this. That. Okay, so now when we go back inside, it's all going to be a bit weird. That is going to be stone brick again. That doesn't work because that's going to be out on the floor, so we need to do that. I am making a map, well, an area of a map. I'm making a thing. It's a building. So the player comes from over here. We get the elytra from that little building over there. There's going to be a person in just about there. My crosshair is who sells elytra. Then go up here, deal with this, fly across to here, and we're in the middle of building. It's not the best flight in the world. We're in the middle of building this structure here. There's pretty much a general idea of what is going on. So, now that we've done that on the outside, need to go back in, see what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, to cover all of this over. And this can just be a tiny little room for tiny little room things. Not sure what we're going to do with this space quite yet. Not sure what all of these buildings are going to be for. We'll deal with all of the interiors a little bit later. Storage room, perhaps? Who knows? Okay, so room here. Or we can split that off and then have another divided room. I guess it kind of depends on how much room we end up having left on the outside. Let's do this. Cover this over. If we do that, I think that looks relatively natural. We can put another room in. Yeah, storage room for lava buckets. Good design idea as any other. Okay, so we have that up there doing that thing. We need this side as well. Okay, so we want from this block here down to all the way down there. How much space is this going to reveal? I think that's alright. Block here. Doesn't matter which, we're about to replace it. Replace with those. Replace with these. There we go, and this has to come over a few blocks as well. Like that. replace the air, replace the it's clay, isn't it? I think this is clay. Concrete. Yeah. Not clay. The other one that isn't clay. Replace air with stone brick. Where is it? There it is. Fill in this little bit of space. Let's just do this entire wall. Replace air with stone brick. Minus that though. 3, this goes like 2, 3, 1. Let's not fill in the entire wall. There we go. And then ground floor. Just need to fill in this bit of a wall. Okay, that is 2 sides done. We've got this bit. I think the only bit of room is going to be right there. That looks fine. Hey Riblets, replace air with that. Replace not air with that. I'll probably do a final fly around in about a quarter of an hour or so and recap on everything that we've done in the past couple of hours. For everybody who has not been here since the start, which is everybody. Replace air with stone brick. Go. So we've got that, and this side, which the player's never going to really see this blank wall anyway, because when is the player going to be over here? Never. And then this side. Got a bit of a blank wall here. I guess we do have a bit of room. Can't bring it all the way to the top though, so it's going to have to be there and yeah, I passed. I talked about it a bit in the stream, obviously not when before you arrived though. Yes, I had a driving test on Monday, Tuesday. I passed! Hooray! I'm now allowed to legally drive, or at least I will be once my license turns up in the post. And I have a car with insurance on it. Basically, I'm not yet allowed to legally drive, but I'm one step closer. Okay, and then this entire wall here needs to be stone brick. And the door was right here before we just bricked it all up. And this bit as well. One there and one right here. I don't think the test went particularly well, in my opinion. It was obviously good enough. But when in real life would you have to parallel park on a hill, on a bend, behind a car which has not got another car behind it? So you could just drive up and park directly behind the car. But no. The examiner wants you to parallel park there. Sure. Fine. You do you. Okay, there's that, there's just putting a whole bunch of slabs here so that mobs don't spawn on any of these tiny little ledges. Not that that's much of a problem either way, but it's just tiny bit more effective. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed having a fault because I bounced off the curb slightly because I had to parallel park behind the car which was on a bend on a hill, and you wouldn't have to parallel park behind it anyway. But all the other minors were fair enough. And I still passed. So whatever. Okay. That is 2 pillory buildings and 1 little pillbox structure done. What is going to be next? So we can go from over there to over here, we can go back from over here to pretty much anywhere over there. Like, right here. Can make... Oh yeah, we can definitely make this glide as well. With this area being quite this huge, there's going to be a ton of potential for sequence breaking to pillars I don't expect you to get to from other pillars, but that's fine. I want it to be super linear. Okay, and where are we going to put our 3rd pillar? I think should be somewhere around here, perhaps? Yeah. I think we're going to make this one a bit taller. So, first step is to do this and see if that looks any good of. That is not the right command. Paste. Is this in approximately the correct position? I would say yes. Oh, that is the favourite bit about watching people play Heart of Flame. That one jam map is watching people just hit the massive grates and just go ping into the lava. Sunken Isle. We did, what's the name of that jam map? Not jam map, advent map. The one of these ones, the thingy, the doodah, the what's it? Hold on. Planar Cascades. Did something stupid at the end of that too, and died right at the end of that. I can't remember what he did now. I think he missed an ender pearl or something. Hilarious. Paste. Okay. Can't remember the Sunken Isle one off the top of my head there. Maybe I've seen it, maybe I haven't. If I have, I can't remember it. So you can just go like there. Okay. Minutes to quickly start work on this building. I think we're going to want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. Stone brick. Four-man too. Four-man the four-man. I'm sure it's not the first time that pun's been made. Okay, so there's that. We don't actually use any outside stairs on that one, so probably want to do that. Let's do it right here. All of that. Replace with air. Actually spelt it Stone Crick. You knew what I meant though. I think there were some four men in the monument, aren't there? The mining four men. I've looked at those a couple of times and gone for that. Four down the four man. Three and stairs, stairs and stairs and stairs and stairs. 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. Something a little like that. No, not four. Four men. Foreman. It's been like 4 candles now, isn't it? You know, off of Monty Python. 4 candles. Four candles. And then fork handles. That one. Okay. We have stairs there's. We have... they should probably go 2, 3, 4, 5 to around here. Stone Crick. It still understands what I mean anyway. Stone Crick. Three. Can't we just copy and paste the existing stairs? That's probably quicker. Copy. Rotate. 90. And we want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and if all goes well, that should... Exactly. There we go. We can have a door right here. Stairs, stairs, glorious stairs. And think we're probably going to have some balcony nonsense going on over on that wall, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then probably just block up again. 3, 4, 5. And then just make a little balcony here as well. Like this. Sits. See ya, Foreman. I'm doing it now. See ya. Have a good day. I'm pretty much about to end off anyway. 1, 2, 3. Because that is pretty much all the time I have as well. So let's quickly look back over what we have achieved in the last couple of hours. We have spruced this building up majorly for more than just a singular platform. It's now room here, balcony, ladder, room here, a little bit of a shortcut you can take as well. Right there, potentially. Room, platform, room, roof. This one over here, landing pad. Large room that we might split up a bit, who knows? A couple of rooms in here, we've still got to fix a couple of these walls. We could just leave them that colour. Balcony here. Then we come around this way. Need to put in a staircase or something there. Ladder. Small room, ladder, roof. At the beginning of this, no interior rooms yet, just a few little platforms at the beginning of the next structure. And we have a smaller building down here. Looks a bit odd, let's do that. Room here, we need to put something in as well. Then a ladder. Sweeping balcony, room. And here's going to be the villager who sells you the elytra for probably a very, very cheap price. So you can just buy lots of them if you lose one, or if you're in multiplayer and you need more than one. And that is what we have done today. Next week, this is probably going to be on Wednesday, and we're probably going to have something a little bit different. And it's going to be building and stuff. Tomorrow we have more Advent maps. We still have to do the last one. We didn't give that one a proper go. And depending on how that goes, we'll have a couple more attempts at those that we didn't manage to beat. And then we'll do a bit of the MHC, and then that'll be that for the week. That is the plan. I have a plan. It is hopefully a good plan. And the plan has been planned. Alright. So, that is all that I have time for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Lots of conversation in the chat, which is highly enjoyable. That is it. Thank you. And I shall see you soon. Ta-ra!